Hello you guys, welcome back to Channel Claire. I was just on Twitter and I saw this post by the Ashley come across my timeline. And really, we were all hoping that Jace would be with Barbara and would be settled and would be more focused with school, and he would be okay in his mental health. He would be in therapy like he was in before and on his medication, all of those good things. And seeing this article, it seems like something else is going on. But I want to say before going into this, Jace truly was born into a situation that it just was not an environment for him to prosper, okay? His grandma Barbara tried her best. I truly do believe that, and I still believe that. And I don't blame Barbara in the situation of him running away. But I don't think this absolves Jenelle of all the other bullish she has done throughout the years concerning Jace. And I know she's going to take it as that. Now she's going to feel vindicated, and she's all like, pretty much feeling real smug about herself, like I told you so. But at the end of the day, she's not realizing that you have not fostered an environment for him to grow or prosper or do any of those things. You are part of the cause of him running away or all of his issues. So it would really be sick of her to feel any other emotion other than concern for her child who has ran away again. There's clearly something going on. Deeper. There's shit happening. He's not happy. There's a problem. And I feel like she's so concerned with protecting her relationship, protecting David, making it seem like he's not the piece of shit that he is, and focused on writing articles and trying to trash his ex, that she's not even realizing there is something very concerning going on with her eldest child, and he's running away and trying to get away from whatever. And she, from the Ashley's exclusive that she put out just a few moments ago, saying exclusive, Jace Evans ran away from Grandma Barbara's house and will no longer be living with her. His mom Jenelle seemingly cheers in Facebook posts about him not prospering. How sick is that? He's in this fucked up situation, doesn't know where to turn. It's just concerning because I believe someone had found his TikTok, and when they got to the account, it was him talking about some things that he's just not happy, and he's so young not to be happy, and it really breaks my heart to see children and young people going through stuff like that, because I get it. You have so many emotions, and Jace, on top of that, being in the public eye and having the mom of Jenelle and the stepdad of David, oh my goodness, I couldn't imagine. I could not imagine. It says here, so that's the headline I just read. It says, Jace Evans' troubles continue. The teen mom to offspring had been living with his grandma, Barbara Evans, for the last month or so. And I believe they had a court case coming up. I believe so. And I could see Jenelle now just being so smart. I told you so. I told you so. It's not me. See, he ran away from my mom, too. So you're going to talk shit about my mom? And you were talking shit about me? I just know that she is overjoyed that her son ran away, not thinking about the fact that her son fucking ran away and being concerned about that. She is so backwards. It's insane. Okay, let me get through this. The teen mom to offspring has been living with his grandma, Barbara Evans, for the last month or so. After being removed from his mom, Jenelle's home, after her husband, David Easton, allegedly assaulted the 14-year-old, things were going relatively well up until the last week or so with Jace's living situation, with Barbara set to go to court next month. So maybe this is why Jenelle had been posting all these cryptic IG posts and stuff, talking about part 2 is yet to come. They say it happens in threes, hinting some shit was about to go down, and being all happy online, she had some stuff to expose or something was going good in her favor. But to turn out that we get an article out after all of her doing that earlier today, posting those videos that her son has run away from Barbara, So you were doing all that, acting smug as fuck, doing all these fucking TikToks and stuff, hyping up that you have some type of news, that it all happens in threes. Don't worry, part 2 is yet to come. And then right after that, the Ashley is posting that your son has ran away. My God, girl. My God. Whoa. So they were set to go to court with Barb next month to make Jace's living arrangement more permanent. But the Ashley can now reveal that things have sadly changed. The Ashley became suspicious that something was going on with Jace after Jenelle and David had posted cryptic messages to social media this week. David posted a "Where is Waldo's" post, while Jenelle posted a meme with the caption, "When the weapons formed against you ain't prospering," along with "Hell yes, if you only knew." See, you know what? So you're posting "Where is Waldo" and shit, and when weapons formed against you can't prosper. Are you saying that the weapon formed against you is your own son, Jace? And so now that he's disappeared from Barbara and ran away from Barbara, this somehow makes you in some type of better light. It makes you look good. Like you're absolved of all the other bullshit, Jenelle. Oh my God. Is she for real? Is she for real? And David's fucking ass. I think I just saw where she posted that he's like on his motorcycle. They're all on the land, like completely unconcerned, completely unfazed. None of this is going on. And I just don't understand that. Like, I feel like if my child was in this much turmoil and this much pain that he's like running away and going this, that, and another, that would be my only focus. I would not be on social media prancing around with my other kids in deranged, unhinged swamp monster of a husband. You know, I almost said ex-husband, but of course she's not, good enough to get to that point. She doesn't have the wherewithal to have an ex-husband in David Easton. So excuse me for jumping the gun on that, because that's not something she would do, because that's too right. That would be too right. Oh my God, I can't believe them. Yeah, but I can believe them at the same time. It's just like, you effing kidding me. And posting this, she's so sick. Like with Cardi B saying, like, I told you so, like trolling. Wow. Exactly that, Ashley. She says the gloating post came on Saturday, and then the same day, a resident of Boiling Springs Lakes, North Carolina, emailed to Ashley, informing her that Jace had ran away from Barb's home and was on the loose. So the Ashley got so the gloating post from Jenelle happened on Saturday, which was yesterday, and then the same day, a resident of Bowling Springs emailed to Ashley and let her know that Jace had run away. So I wonder if Jace is currently ran away at this point still, or if he's been found, but I'm sure that Ashley's going to let us know. So Jace is on the loose. Cops have advised us in the neighborhood they're going to keep an eye out for him. The neighbor wrote to the Ashley on Saturday in the email. Apparently he has been gone for almost 2 days. Wow. The Ashley can confirm that Jace was found on Sunday. Okay, good. Nearly 48 hours since he was gone missing. That means that Jenelle and David posted the gloating post at the same time Jace was missing. Exactly, because she's fucking sick and deranged just like David. They're sitting over there gloating that their child has ran away. Do we understand? Like, do we understand what that means about these people? They're gloating, saying, oh, the weapons that formed against me aren't prospering. You're calling your son Jace a weapon that was formed? Oh my gosh. Anyway, I'm happy he was found, so he's not just out and he was found. But that means, where does he go? Because he can't go with Jenelle and David, and apparently per the headline he's not with Barbara anymore. So does that mean he's just like with CPS? Does that mean you go to foster care? Does that mean that's horrible? That's horrible. That means that Jenelle and David posted the gloating post at the same time Jenelle was missing. Jenelle was aware he had run away, as CPS had to notify her. Jace was dealing with a lot. He was aware that if he got into trouble, he wouldn't be able to stay at Barbara's, the source said. So he knew what was up, and he did it anyway, which means there's some stuff going on, some deep stuff going on. The Ashley adding that he was hurt by some of Jenelle's posts about him over the past few weeks. I'm sure. Oh, he was hurt about some of Jenelle's posts, her insensitive fucking posts, her taking her children on field trips, her literally promoting OnlyFans, her making these smug ass fucking posts about her making foo-foo and shit and acting like your son is not going through something very traumatic. Giving Kaiser his clothing, allegedly, that he had left behind. Yeah, I'm sure he was hurt over Jenelle's posts and behavior over the past few weeks. I am sure. And then seeing the fact that David is still in the picture, popping up on her socials and shit. Seeing that David's still there, the man that allegedly put hands on him and had marks on him. I'm sure that hurt him. I'm sure that hurt him. I'm sure that broke him. That would break me as a child of 14, seeing my mother do that. And I've already got issues going on and stuff. Oh my goodness. Wow. Jace wasn't able to get on his proper medications while he was with Barbara due to Jenelle having the power to deny him access to certain meds. Wow, that is sick. So I guess she still had some form of custody and didn't release power for him to get his meds? Like, how does that not work? How do you prohibit somebody from getting meds that they need to function just because, you know what? Oh my God. Wow. Wow. She's terrible. She's I feel, and I keep going back and forth because I do feel like she's in a toxic, abusive relationship with David Eason, but she's in the same fucking boat with him. They're two peas in a fucking pod. Like, he has literally warped her into the same thing. It's tragic. And the fact that MTV had this on our screens for years, and this is still happening in 2023. Like, nothing has changed in their situation from when they were on Teen Mom. Nothing. Like, no growth, no progression, no evolvement, just the same shit. Unbelievable. So Jenelle has all this power over him still, and he wasn't able to get the proper medications while he was living with Barbara. A source tells the Ashley, adding that several local therapists wouldn't take Jace on as a client because they didn't want to deal with the wrath of David and Jenelle. And I fucking believe it. See, so now because you're so goddamn notorious for your horrible behavior and actions, and how every time you come into the presence of somebody, you're bringing chaos and havoc and conflict, don't nobody even want to deal with you. And because of that, they don't want to deal with your son. So he can't get the proper help that he needs. Wow. In fact, a Teen Mom themed Instagram account recently uncovered a Google review written about David. Recently uncovered a review written by David about 3 weeks ago, in which David accused one of Jace's longtime therapists of trying to brainwash your child into thinking they have mental issues in order to keep them coming back for medications. Are you fucking kidding me? He wrote this review, and so she screenshotted it as well. Oh my God. So the Ashley shows the review. So he wrote this, so that they don't even believe in therapy and shit. That's why they're walking around unhinged and fucking crazy now, because David Eason, who probably could have really, therapy could have helped his fucking ass some way back when he was a child, didn't get that. And so now he's passing that along and making it seem like the therapists are brainwashing children so that they can keep coming back for medication. Is the medication getting them high, David? It's medication to regulate, like, your brain and your moods and everything. Like, it's not like they're getting fucking high like you are. Because every pill you pop, you want to get fucking high, and it's mind altering. You know what? Wow. So here's the review. I'm not even going to read this foolishness, but it's here if you want to peruse it for yourself. Yeah. Foolishness. So he wrote that. So no wonder the other therapists don't want their fucking Google reviews all fucked up by a crazy man. A literal crazy man. So they don't want nothing to do with Jace, so he can't get the help. Jenelle won't really do what she needs to do so the boy can get his medicine, so that ain't helping. It's terrible. He's in a fucked up situation. So where is he now? The Ashley says Jace's future is uncertain. However, he will not be going back to Jenelle's home or back with Barbara at this time. The Ashley will update the story when more info is available. Insane. Whoa. Whoa. What does this review say? Warning. He gave it a 1-star review. Warning. Do not bring your child here. Dr. Blank will brainwash her child into thinking they have mental issues in order to keep them coming back for medication. She would diagnose your child with mental illnesses that they don't really have so that she can put them on medication. That just causes illnesses and other issues. Dr. Blank has tried to make my child believe things that are not true and loves to take everything out of context and to the extreme. No, Jace was probably in therapy telling for real, what the fuck is going on that goddamn land. And she wasn't taking shit out of context. Y'all want to make it seem like she was taking shit out of context, but he was probably telling his therapist all types of shit. And that's why they don't want him going back. I can only imagine. He done told on himself right there, taking things out of context and taking things to the extreme. It is a fucking extreme. He keeps fucking running away. There's a problem. That's as extreme as it gets. If she could give your kid a lobotomy, I'm certain she would. He's so fucked up. You need a goddamn lobotomy. Because you're not right in the head. The office will ignore any concerns that we'll have and will refuse to call you back or answer the phone when you have questions. No, they're probably just dodging and screening y'all's fucking calls because they don't want to deal with your fucking foolishness. I doubt the other clients of theirs get that behavior, but they don't want to deal with your bullish David Easton with your big ass coming up there and creating havoc in their office. Whoa. So that is the latest. This is concerning because where the F is Jace now? It's so sad to see this situation go down like this from watching them on Teen Mom all those years, and then you come here and you watch Jace grow up, you watch his struggle, and he just was so sweet and so caring. He just wanted to be loved by his mom, have her attention, all those things. And now you see he's 14 years old, things still ain't right because his mom still won't do right, and he's disappearing, he's running away, and now he's in a situation where he can't be with his mom and or his grandmother with, who raised him. That's sad. That is so, so sad, and it's Jenelle's fault, and she does not see that and will not take accountability, and is instead making gloating posts about how weapons formed against her aren't prospering and how there's part 2s coming and how gloating about your child running away. Wow. Oh my goodness. So, whoa. It's so sad seeing that. It really is. I just hope Jace at some point gets some semblance of peace and happiness and safety and finds a place where he can just be good. It's just sad. I don't know. So that's the latest, you guys, and I will keep you updated and see you in another video. Bye-bye.